Today we're going to be talking about the worst Dragon Ball game out. Forgive me if I do sound a little weird. Again, I still have cuts and stuff in my mouth, and this is something that's like a simple video I can record really quickly, especially since I've been uploading every day and I want to continue the streak. No matter how much pain that I'm in, I'm gonna do whatever I can for you. If you are new here, if you're new here, slide and subscribe, and if you're enjoying the vibes, make sure you leave a like as well. I would really appreciate it. Come in and join the community, help me grow, and help me get my channel out there in the algorithm. Thank you. Now, growing up, I used to actually enjoy this game, but going back to it as I've gotten older, and I've went back to this game a few times, not just because I'm 24 now. I mean, I've gone back to the game multiple times growing up. This game is garbage. It's straight hot dookie juice. This shit is the worst Dragon Ball. This shit might be the worst fighting game of all time. This shit has the most sluggish controls, ugly art style. Now, I'm not typically somebody that harps on artistic styles and or graphics, because there are lots of games out there that have bad graphics, especially by today's standard, but they still play very well. Nor does it play well. Sluggish. You could probably button mash your whole way through the game, honestly. The story was just mix mashed together. It was kind of like an arcade style, which I actually do appreciate. Almost similar to like those original Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 type of games where you get the story through playing arcade type of you know what I'm talking about. But the only thing I could actually really say that I really enjoyed about this game was the sound design and the soundtrack in general. That was pretty cool. I didn't really enjoy a lot much other than that. Maybe it's just because I grew up on the game that I think a lot of the sounds are a little nostalgic for me, especially the intro. And I love that the intro cinematic showed like everything kind of mashing together from different eras of Dragon Ball. However, it wasn't until I think they did a re-release of this game after GT came out that they rebranded the game as a Dragon Ball GT game, because before it was just Dragon Ball Final Bout. Then they rebranded as Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, added more characters in and stuff like that, because they just shipped out a whole new disc with a whole new cover. Like I said, rebranded the whole game, had a couple more new characters in it, I think, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and stuff like that. Unless he was in the original, I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure that they rebranded it after, because they wanted to kind of jump on the train of, hey, we have a new show out and this is the new game to come with it. Horrible, absolutely horrible. The only thing I can notably say was really good about the game, fighting wise, was there was a boss fight, I think, that you had to fight against Great Ape Baby, and yeah, that's really it. I thought that was kind of cool if you knew what you was doing. Honestly, it's really hard game to play. Everything feels so out of date, out of touch, even for back then, because mind you, I play a lot of older games. Even for back then, it just felt horrible. It felt off. I just don't know. The game was an absolute atrocity for... I don't know what their reasoning was behind the game. Also, something that really pissed me off was the fact that there were so many characters in the game that were just for Goku. There was Kid Goku, and well, not Kid Goku, GT Goku, basically. Then there was the adult version of GT Goku. Then there was, I think, a Super Saiyan version or something like that, unless you could transform in the game, which I don't remember being able to transform in game. There was a Super Saiyan 4 version of Goku, and then there was like the Z version of Goku, I think. Yeah, anyways, I have not been able to actually capture footage myself, so I'm just using YouTube footage behind me, because I don't know how to get footage working for either a PS1 emulator, because I can't find a good PS1 emulator, or on my actual PS1 at all. I don't know how to capture gameplay footage of that, and honestly, I tried playing it again. I don't even want to get footage for the game, you know. I'll just get it on YouTube and just kind of show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know, it's not even just like sluggish stuff. It's just like the controls in general was stiff. It was really slow-paced combat, and that's something that you don't really want for a Dragon Ball game. Like, it was just such a bad game. There was no polish to it. There was no sense of stay. Yeah, you know, I just wanted to make this video real quick. If you did enjoy this, you know, make sure you leave a like type shit, and let me know what you think is the worst. Let me know what you think is the worst Dragon Ball game of all time. Was it Ultimate 22 something? I don't know if y'all ever played that shit. Was it Sagas? Because a lot of people tell me that Sagas is the worst Dragon Ball game, and I'm like, are you sure? Did you play Final Bout? Are you sure? Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, stay safe out there. Love you. Peace.